For the first time in quite a while, welcome back to Manors. This absolute shitfest of a line today is experiencing delays due to urgent repairs to a bridge in the Chesterley Street area. Northbound services will be diverted via the Durham coastline and therefore face delays. Southbound services will be running at a reduced speed in the area. Some services will be short-formed in terms of starting where they're not supposed to. And a number of services, in fact almost all services this morning through the area were cancelled. Welcome to the East Coast Main Line. There's also new CCTV cameras that have been fitted, I believe, since my last visit. The card readout, however, has been there since December when the Northumberland line started operation. Right, first up, cross-country service from Newcastle to Edinburgh, which I believe has been cut in half. $220.34 for Edinburgh, which was probably meant to start down south, started at Newcastle as part of the ongoing disruption today. That service was a VST, which would have started at Bristol Temple Meads. However, there was no through service from Leeds to Newcastle, so that started at Newcastle to work its way up to Edinburgh. It's going to be an ongoing trend of disruption today. Right, next up, 1 Sierra 13 for Edinburgh, 50 minutes late. Quite slow actually, it's a 10 car though. $801.105 and $801.103 for Edinburgh. Next up, 2 Tango 19 for Ashington, not calling today as it's a Sunday. 4 car. $156,443 with $158,796 for Ashington. I'd like to provide a little bit of an update whilst I'm here, even though this will be out in probably October, the way the channel's going at the minute. I do have plans to bring National Rail content a bit more back to the core of the channel. I've slightly U-turned a little bit on what I was planning to do, and I've suddenly got a bit of an urge to visit more level crossings and foot crossings. So you can expect to see National Rail with a bit of Metro mixed in, return to the channel on a more regular basis coming from October onwards. Manors itself has been a regular spot for me since 2018 and I love coming here, and some of my earliest memories of making videos themselves come from this station, so I will always like it here, and I'm looking forward very much to whatever happens in the next year or so. Without going into my personal life too much, but I am expected to see a few, various changes in my personal life within the next year, which could disrupt content direction. Well, not direction, but frequency and things like that, and location of videos and stuff. But it's an exciting time nonetheless for the channel. We will see what happens, and I also can confirm, finally, I will be going further afield within the next couple of months. It will happen. The video will take ages, but it will happen. It's not just a maybe anymore, so we will definitely be getting some content, hopefully, further south. And the calling service, the 1459 Northern service for Morpeth, which runs 2 hourly on a Sunday. Between here and Metro Centre only, you don't get a through service to Carlisle. 158844, which is the Northumbrian one. Fairly quiet for Morpeth. And the sun's come back out for him leaving. 158844 for Morpeth. And also, I don't actually know what this is. It might be about the heating because we've just had the Ashington. I haven't checked the app I use to see what it is. 156478. On a bit of a race. $66,422. Got very busy now. We've got trains in quite close proximity. Blame the disruption, I suppose. For South Bank, we've got another amber. So I've got something else now. Right. I'll use, you can't see it very well, I'll use the thing that I've been sent by my friend, which I'm glad I have because it will come in handy for these future videos. But there's clearly something we're clearly not done. Although he is on an amber, so he might not be anywhere near yet. I'll try and find him on the map for you. There he is. Hang on, I've just gone on the real-time trains back, and there he is. 1 Victor 64 cross-country service. Which is, I'll keep rolling if I can see it, but if I can't see it, then he's still donkeys away and probably at Biker Bridge. Well, it's not called that, but you know what I mean. One of them is. There's 3 of them there. Can we see it? Not really. Right. I'll give you a minute then. It's gone double amber, but it'll not be long. Right, next up, 1 Victor 65 from Edinburgh to Plymouth, which is over half an hour late, so we'll probably end late. Well, end short, I should say. And back up a bit. The sun's coming back out. Double. $220.016 to $221. Forgotten it, please. For Plymouth. Next up, 1 Echo 16 from Edinburgh to London King's Cross, running with a delay of 45 minutes. $800.206. With $800.202. For London. Next up, 2 Tango 18 from Ashington to Newcastle. $156.438 and $449 from Ashington. 1 Echo 17 from Inverness to London. 800 113 for London, and 1 Sierra 14 for Edinburgh. (801 217 for Edinburgh). That was me leg, sorry. 801 219 for London. I came here for an HST. I had my doubts that it would run in the first place because of all this disruption when I checked this morning. It did run, but not up here. It was meant to go to Darlington but come up here first, do a loop around Ashington and then come back and finish at Darlow. But it's just gone to Darlow and stopped there and not bothered to come up here. So said HST is not running, so unfortunately all we've got to show from this video was a lot of delayed services and a 66. Not the end of the world though, hopefully it was enjoyable nonetheless. There was a double amber, which might record that because it's obviously not far, whatever it is, it should be the other Azuma. I'm going to quickly double check when I stop this recording whether there's any Lumo, because I don't think we've seen any Lumo or Transpennine, and if there is, we'll wait on them. If not, Scarpa, I think. (801 218 with 1 Sierra 15 from London to Edinburgh). That's running with a delay of 47 minutes. This is due to urgent repairs to a bridge in the Chesterley Street area. Right, this one's come from Heaton, 5 Sierra 17. Well, should have anyway, because that's all I can find of it, 5S17. Presumably just coming from Heaton. Going to stop because he's on a red. 801 220. And we will do a spin round because 1 Whiskey 16 to Inverness. Oh, and 803 001 for London. 1 Echo 97. 801 104 celebrating Scotland. To Inverness, to Newcastle, to London. Except we barely caught that because all three came at the same time. This one's held until Lumo's in the station because that's already 20 minutes late. This has just come out of the depot. And 5 Sierra 17 from Heaton to Newcastle, 801 220. We'll end with this, I think. Crawling in. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's another amber now. Right. We might hang on for this amber because there was another one, 5 Sierra 18, coming out of Heaton, and I saw the Pride Azuma go in there earlier on, so there's a chance it could be that. we'll hang around and wait for it and see what it is. It should be that one though, you'd think, wouldn't you? Just been having a look at the timetables whilst I wait for that. Seems a bit of a strange wording. This station is closed, this station is closed. It's not that it's closed, it just doesn't have any services. They're not going to shut it, are they? You can still get in, presumably. Not that I've been, but I assume because of the way they're like, the geography of the stations, you'd think you'd still be able to get in. So it's just a bit of a strange wording. They just don't have a Sunday service. Makes you wonder, would anybody use it if they did? I'm still yet to bash a child service to find out how busy it really is, but it's on the bucket list. Alright, we're not getting the Azuma yet. There's another Lumo apparently. There's an Azuma in the distance though. It might be the Pride one, I don't know. Right. However, we do have the Pride Lumo. Although their livery's slightly toned down in comparison to LNER's. It's nice though. $803,003, which 5 Sierra 95 looks to be starting service at Newcastle, probably come from Heaton as well then. 1 Sierra 43 from Bristol to Edinburgh, only this one's done the full thing. On the front and Exavante unit. (221), 114 and 140 for Edinburgh. Just how many more trains will we see until that Azuma comes round? I don't know. I just haven't seen the Pride one in what feels like ages, so if it is, then I want to see it. That's why I'm waiting on it. 2 Tango 21 from Newcastle to Ashington. $449 and $438 back for Ashi. Right, here's the Azuma, finally. 5 Sierra 18 to Newcastle. Which, is it the gay one? Don't look like it. Are you joking? It's not even the fucking Pride one, I've just waited for no reason. Right, we'll end with this then. Bloody hell. 801215. I cannot believe it, man. By the speed he's going, he's going to stop outside the station and all. Bloody hell. Right, let's grab my bag. And leave. Excuse the dodgy camera work. Right. Thank you very much for joining us from Manors. For a slightly, there's an amber signal on this side, but I don't care. I'm going. Slightly longer spell at Manors, probably the longest video we've ever done here, to be honest. Because they ended up waiting longer than I thought. So, looking scarper now, because the HST's not coming. And we've seen a Lumo. For those of you wondering why I didn't film any Transpennine, there's not any until after 4, and I'm not waiting. I think they've started to fix the bridge a bit, because it got really rusty. Some of these stairs are sorted, but that one's not, and that one's not, or these. Double amber, we're going to say it as we cross over, maybe. We'll take our time. Just nearly hit myself. But yes, thanks for joining us for Manors, the old faithful spot, and we'll hopefully come back here again, preferably before the end of October. I try and do this every couple of months now. Yes, the train's here, guys. There's a loud fan that was installed when this was built. It's rather annoying because it used to be a quiet location before that fan was put there. Right. Stand here for him, sod it. Go a bit further down under that wire. We've just seen that. (801-220) for Edinburgh. We've just seen that, so he's just started at Newcastle. Right. There was a few decorations done that were put out here and they've all gone now. Maybe they fell off in the wind. Some of them are still there, but they look pretty battered. Right. Thanks for joining us from Manors. Not that there's anything going on of any particular interest on a Sunday, but like I say, I was here for HST, it didn't turn up, so. And this area is currently undergoing quite a bit of work. Well, very little work actually, because they've demolished all of these buildings and they're not put anything in their place yet. But you never know. Hopefully soon. So thank you very much for watching. Do socially awkward videoing in public, please. Smash like if you relate, and we'll see you in the next one.